we have completed this part, right? Now the next thing, what we have to do, right? This is common across, okay? This is not only for this particular thing, right? So suppose when we are getting any error, right, or any exception, right, we have to do the reporting as well, okay? We have to do the reporting as well. Then what? Then what do you mean by reporting, right? We have to notify to the respective team, okay? Maybe support team, run team, right? And while reporting, right, what we have to report? We have to report the exception screenshot along with the error, okay? Along with the error. So why we have to do this? Because it will be good from their point of view to resolve the issue, okay? Or can rectify like what was the issue, why it occurred, right? So logs and screenshot are helping to them, right? And what we will do, we will create this flow as a reusable component, okay? So whenever there is a possibility, okay, whenever there is a possibility of error, right, we will call that particular, okay, we will call that particular. So go to the new, right here, create a sequence, okay, and give the name as a reporting. Like I have created, and it's like a blank, right? So for this reporting flow, right, what we have to do, we have to take a screenshot, right? We have to take a screenshot. So how to take a screenshot? Take screenshot, okay? Take, but take screenshot, we have to, I think it's, take screenshot. Then we have to save it, right? We have to save it. Okay, go here, we have to save it, right? So we have to give the location. So what we discussed, the things which can be changed, we'll take it from here, right? So what we can do here, go to the data folder, right? Into the temporary, right? Uh, we will store those screenshots, okay? But before that, we have to define it into the config file, right? So, so and this is my config. Okay, so here we'll mention it, screenshot file, okay? Screenshot. So here we will give it, right? So we'll go here and we can mention suppose screenshot, right? So I will take from copy as a file, okay? So give, right? And what we will do, right? We will give it from the data, okay? So we have to, right? Now we have to use that path here. But how to use it, right? Here we don't have any in config or config, don't have, right? Because we have created the separate flow, right? We don't have anything. So what we have to do, we have to create a argument in config and then we'll map this in config with the config, right? So we can go here in config, in, right? So what is the variable? The variable is a dictionary variable, right? If you go and see, right? It's a dictionary variable. Okay? It's a dictionary variable of string and object, right? It's a dictionary variable of string. Okay. So we have to create the same variable here also. So how to create it? Go here, right? Browse for types. Just type dictionary. Then this way you will understand how to create a dictionary variable also. So if you type dictionary, can you see here? Okay, right? Dictionary key and value. Okay, we need required a key and value. So we required string and object. So always select this option, string and object. Okay, config is also string and object. Okay, so in this way our dictionary got created, string object. Okay, if you go and see, right, it's like a string and okay. So we have created this in config here. Right now, this screenshot, right, where we have to say in config, open close bracket, double quotes, exception dot true. Okay, right. So it will get saved into that particular uh, path. Okay. So now I have given. Now the next thing, what we have to do. Suppose we have to send this screenshot via email, and you can see I'm not indicating. Okay. So why I'm not indicating? Because we don't know what screen will be there, right? What error will be there, right? So that is the reason I'm not indicating. So it will work as a print screen. Okay. Whatever is available on the screen, it will take this. Okay. Now we have to send this via email. Okay. So how can we do that? Send Outlook. See, it is Outlook because it is not coming, right? Why it is not coming? Because by default those packages are not available. So we have to go to the manage package, right? So you can see mail, email package are not available. Go to the all package, type mail. Can you see uipath.mail.activities? Okay, install, save, right? Now we'll be able to find out those activities, right? So we can use send Outlook. See, now it is our take. Okay. To whom we want to send the email, right? That email ID or DL or group of people we can mention. Subject, UI demo, process failed, right? And in the body we can mention hello team, UI demo, process has been failed, right? Please see the attach logs and screenshots and screenshot. Okay. And uh, uh, UI demo. Okay. Right? We have mentioned. Now the next thing, we have to attach that file also. Which file? The exception file, right? So we'll take this, we'll attach it. Go here and attach, right? Whatever expression we have given, right? In config, exception screenshot or toString, right? And what we will do, okay? At the end, we will delete that file. Delete, delete. Why we will delete? Because we have given this name, and the next time after we have sent the email and reported, right? We don't require it, so we can delete. So it will ask the look. It will be a same look. Okay. One more. What is the one more thing? Here we are mentioning we are sending the logs and screenshots, right? So we have to store those logs, right, or error information into the variable, and that variable also will include here. But where is the variable, right? So here we don't have any variable or argument, so we'll create. Go to the argument. Okay, we'll mention error log. Okay, and what should be the type? Type we have to change to the exception. Okay, browse for types. Okay, exception. this exception. Okay, select it. So it will be an exception, right? And what we will do here, we will mention error screenshots, error log. Okay, okay. Error log will act as error log. Plus error logs dot to string, right? Plus it's giving it. Okay. It is asking to write in a single. No. So you can see in this way here we have given this error box variable. So whatever the error is there, right? It will get added into the error. Okay. See, now what we will do, whenever there is a possibility of getting the error, we will call that flow into that particular flow. Okay, right? But before that, just build this flow. Okay, once you build this flow, then we will call whenever there is a possibility of getting the error, and then we'll run our own. Okay, so can you please create or do you have any question? Please ask.
Vaibhav, in this we have defined only the error log as a variable and the type as an exception. So whichever is the latest exception that will be stored over there.
Well, we have to call this, okay, wherever there is a possibility of error. Okay, and whatever is the, suppose in the main, right, here we already variable exception, right? So we'll map those exception variable with this error.
Oh, okay.
Build it, just three steps, take screenshot, save it, send email, and delete. And here also we have to add. Okay, right? So done everyone so far. Okay, now we have created the flow, right? But this is like the flow which was not already available into the REF. Okay, this was not already available into the REF. So we have to use it, right? Where we have to use it? Wherever there is a possibility of error. Okay, so where is the possibility of error, right? So go back to the main. Okay, so wherever is the possibility of error, can you see this system exception, business exception, system, right? So what we'll do, wherever there is a possibility of error, right? We will add that flow into that respective exception, right? So business exception, double click on the business exception. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to just click on this node. Okay, business exception. Just click. Then it will go. Okay. Here we have the condition. What is the condition? Business exception is not nothing. Means we have some business exception, right? So what we will do, go back to the project. This reporting flow we can drag and drop. Okay. And drag and drop. Click on the import arc. Right. Now where we are? We are into the business. Okay. Open. So here we'll give config. So config will go to the in config, and this is the error. Right. So we are in a business exception section, right? Type business exception, it will get assigned to that exception. Okay. So business exception has already created. Okay. Right. So this is for business. Now we have system exception. Correct? The system just double. Right? What is mentioned here? System exception is not nothing. So we have system exception variable. Not nothing means we have some system exception. Right? Okay. Click on the import option. Now map those arguments. Right? So in config, we'll take it from config. Okay. Error logs will mention in the system. Okay. Now what else is left? The system exception. Go. What is mentioned? System exception is nothing new. There is no system. Go down. What is mentioned here? System exception is not nothing. It means we have some system exception. Take this supporting or click on the import arguments. I click on the import arguments. Open this. Run. So we have to select here config. Okay. Error logs. So we are in a system exception. So type the system. That's it, right. So what we did, we have called that flow. Okay. Whenever it's required. Otherwise, we can create a flow here also. Okay. So whatever the flow we have created, we can create here also, right? We can create into the system exception also. But why to create again and again, right? If we can reuse something already built, right? So that is the reason I have created it separately. Okay. And I have added into the system exception. Is clear? Any question? Now, the next thing is what you can do. You can go to your input. Okay. Go to the input and add something like this, okay, into the input file. Same thing, add into the output file also, okay, and then run your flow, okay, run your flow, but please make sure, right, do not run in a debug, okay. Why I'm saying do not run in debug mode? Because when it will come here, okay, and when this condition fails, okay, that numeric or not, it will throw the error and it will stop. It will not proceed ahead, okay. That is the reason, right? Run directly. Okay. But you can run this flow directly only when your normal flow is working fine. Okay. Because for this it is required. Your normal flow should working fine. Whatever we have created yesterday. In case it is not working, right? Update those things, whatever I said, right? And or before that, show me where you are getting error. What is the problem? We'll rectify it. Then you can add it and then go. Okay. Otherwise, then because we'll get any other error also. Okay. Clear? Okay. So please go ahead. In case you are having error, please